Hello guys, so today we are solving the context duplicate question. In this problem, we are being given these nums and array of integers. And our job is to return true if we find any duplicates inside, and return false if no duplicates. So in this example, we have 1, 2, 3, so we found duplicates here. 3 repeats itself, so return true. And on this second example, we have these, so no duplicates, we return false. So we're going with the brute force approach first, then having a more optimal approach. So typically we're going to be doing a nested loop, so having a loop inside another loop. So this is what we're going to be doing, going through every element inside the array and comparing them, right? So we'll have like the I and j's elements. So let's have these. So, and basically what we're going to be doing is, like I said, we're going to be comparing the I and j's elements. If the I element is equal to the j elements, so basically we have found a duplicate, so we return true, right? And if that's not the case, we'll return false. And basically having these, since we have a nested loop, right? So in terms of time complexity, we're having big O of n squared, and in terms of space complexity, we'll be having big O of 1, right? So let's test this out. Okay, that's great. So now we'll be going with a much more, or with a more efficient approach. So basically we're going to be having a HashSet. So we'll have this is going to be our HashSet. So let's just write it. Let's just have it here. Hash. Basically this is going to be our HashSet, right? I don't know how to move this thing. Okay. So, and what we're going to be doing is that, give me a minute, right? So we'll have our HashSet like this, right? So basically what we're going to be doing is that we'll go through all the elements inside this array, all of these elements, and for each element we'll check if it is present inside there. Then, so let's just do it. So we take 1, we check, is 1 inside here? No. So if that's not the case, we'll add 1 here inside. Then we go to the next element. So we go to the next element, we check, is 2 inside the HashSet? No. So we add 2 inside. We take third element, right? 3. We check, is 3 inside the HashSet? No. So we add it. We go through the other elements and we check, is 3 inside? Yes. If that's the case, we're going to return true, right? Just sorry. So return true. So that's it. So let's jump into the code. And otherwise, if we don't find any elements, guess we had something like 4 at the place of 3 here, right? We had 4. Let's see, we had 4 here. Sorry. Okay, so what we'll be doing is that we'll be checking 4 too. Is 4 inside? No. So we add 4 and we basically return false at the end. Sorry, this is quite bad, but you know, let me just use this, right? So return false if that's not the case. So okay, so let's jump it back into the code. So we'll have our HashSet, right? And let's call it scene, and have it like this, right? So basically what we're going to be doing is that, so as I said earlier, we're going to be going through all the elements inside this array. So for each number in nums, right? So basically what we're going to be doing is that if scene that contains, right, if it contains the value nums num, right, basically what we're doing, we're return true. And if that's not the case, we're going to do, we're going to add the element into the hash set, right? And if at the end we find nothing, we return false. So these, in terms of time complexity, I think we'll be going to big of n, since we're doing this operation, the for each, right? And we're going to big O of 1 in terms of space complexity. So let's run this. And this works. Alright guys, if this video helped you, do not forget to subscribe to the channel